Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are covering one-step equations. So this is really how to balance, because a lot of times people think that they can just move things anywhere they want to. They can't. So everything we're going to be talking about is inverse. And remember, inverse is the same thing as opposite. So if we have x plus 9 equals 18, okay, I'm going to draw a line down the middle. So our end goal is to get this variable by itself. That is the mystery. What is this? What number is this? And so the way that you do this, we look at what is attached. So we have a plus 9 that's attached. So in order to undo that, that's been done to it, we have to do the opposite. So the opposite of a plus 9 or an addition of 9 is going to be minus 9. And this is why I drew the line. What we do to one side, I have to do to this side too. It can't just be one-sided. So this way it's balanced. And these cancel out. So then we have x equals 9. So we know that x represents 9 in this equation. Let's try another one. 4 plus x equals 7. Again, I need to know what x is. Right now, there is a positive 4 attached to this. So I need to subtract 4. And what I do to one side of the line, I have to do to the other side. So cancel that out and x equals 3. So see how in this first equation, x was representing 9. In the second equation, we have x representing 3. It can change. So you'll see in another equation, it might be a little bit different. So now we're going to try another one. So let's try one that involves some subtraction. So we're going to do m minus 20 equals 45. So in this case, it's not an x. In this case, it's an m, but it's still a variable letter. So m minus 20. What is the inverse or the opposite of a subtraction? Good, it's an addition, so we're going to add 20. And then remember, what you do one side, we have to do the other side. These cancel because if I owe someone $20 and I pay them back, I'm free and clear, no more debt. So then I will get m equals 65. Okay, so let's try some. So these are just addition and subtraction. Let's try some where we're looking at multiplication and division. So these are also fun. So I think I'm going to relabel these A. 3x equals 15. This is the same thing as saying 3 times x. So what is the inverse operation of multiplication or times? It's division. So I'm going to divide by 3. Now that that cancels out, because 3 divided by 3 is 1, and now we just have 1x, we're going to divide by 3 on this side. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So let's try another one. Let's do a 2. 2x equals 12. Okay? So this is 2 times x. We're going to do the inverse or the opposite, which is division. Divide by 2 on both sides, and then x can equal 6. Not too bad, huh? Let's try some with division. So this is what division would look like. Y divided by 4 equals 10. So when we say this out loud, we're saying y divided by 4. I know it looks like a fraction of y over 4, but it's the same thing as y divided by 4. And the opposite of division is multiplication, so I'm going to multiply this by 4 and multiply this side by 4 because what you do to one side, we have to do the other side. These cancel out, and y becomes 40. Okay, we'll do the same thing over on this side. Let's do w this time. W divided by negative 2. Ooh, we're going to throw some negatives. And let's make this a negative 13. So it's w divided by a negative 2. So what this means is I need to multiply by a negative 2. And remember, if you have parentheses like that, that's the same thing as saying multiplication. So these cancel because the negative needs to go with it. And we end up with w equals negative 13 times negative 2. And if you recall, a negative times a negative is really a positive. So this is going to be positive 26. Okay, good job. We are going to move on to two-step equations after this. Please check back for that one.